Knee on belly is going to start the same way every time. Is I'm going to plant my outside foot and my inside knee is going to go to his butt. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see if I can bump him and get him to post on his hands. If I can, then I'm just going to spin. And I end up in this backside 50-50 with the heel hook. Right? I can also, if you're like, I don't really like the spin under, go to, to that option. If I can get him to post his hands, I can come up, I can whip and come up and take his back. Right? So you have either one of those options if I get him to plant his hands on the mat. So the first one again, because that one's a little trickier, is all I'm doing is I'm bringing my head between his legs and I'm just spinning on my shoulders, and this leg that's closest to him is feeding back into the inside. That gets me to the heel, right? So if when I get here and I go to bump him, he sits back real hard so I can't bump him forward, he's just pressing into the mat and he's like, no, I'm not going that way. Then my hands are gonna come inside and I'm gonna push his knee and I'm gonna pull his foot. And I'm gonna come up. Alright, so again, he's here. I go to bump him, he sits back real hard. I come under, I twist, and I come to the top. Alright?
Do you need that back compression for that to work?
Yeah, it helps, because then he automatically sits right to his butt and you can't do much to stop it because his weight's already leaning that way. That's why I try to bump him forward first, so when he sits back hard, then I hit that.
For the spin under, what are you using to keep your momentum moving? Push it off the foot?
So, as I go to spin, as I bump and make it here, I'm just bringing my knees up, right? And then I'm bringing my hand across.
Okay, that's the part.
Bring this through.
So crossing and that's what you push. Okay.
Right? Cool. Sweet, let's play with it. 3, 2, 1. I don't want to do is start pushing him with my hands, because that's what he wants. Because that starts exposing. I push his knee, he can attack this arm and spin on arm bars. I push with this hand, he pulls up, he can arm bar this side. Right? I don't want to be pushing, so I want to keep my hands in and then start elevating and start hitting those options that we played with today, right? That's going to keep me safe. The minute you start pushing from knee on belly, you're giving stuff up. So that's why I wanted to go over that, because I know it's one of the things you get there, you're like, I feel like I should push the knee, but I know that's wrong. So what do I do, right? So we gave a couple options there.